right, boys, we are back. We're at the AHL playoffs. For the NHL team, the Columbus Blue Jackets, we finished the regular season and we met our goal. We shit the bed. We were in last place. Last in the East, last in the West. I'll quickly show you. Actually, you can't. Well, we've already started the playoffs. You can't see the standings. Whatever. You guys saw it. We are last in the NHL, so we should have the first overall pick. I don't know if they have a lottery system in this game. Like, if it's, that you're the first, if you're the worst team, you have the best chances of getting it. I don't know what they do in this game, but we're gonna have a good first pick. We're gonna have a first or second or third overall pick. So what we did in the last video, all of our young prospects are two-way guys on our NHL team. We've moved them down to the AHL team, so to get them more experience to help them out. Hopefully now our AHL team will go. Hang on a sec. And I actually have more that I can add for this, which is perfect. So now that'll help even more with the experience. But our young guys, hopefully we can have a nice little deep playoff run with the AHL team to get them as much experience as they can. But I'm not expecting anything. Yes, we have Matt Duchene down there, who's probably the best player playing in the AHL right now. But our defensive core is still pretty weak. Markstrom is still a pretty weak goaltender. So I wouldn't be surprised if we lost this first series. But I'm not going to do it game by game, where I go into it and I do a real simulation. I'm just going to do it day by day. We'll follow it, but not too much, okay? So if game one, we lost 3-2. Scouting assignment, yeah. We got to keep doing the scouting assignment. Defenseman, the WHL. There we go. Yeah, these three guys, because I want to figure out which guy I want to draft. So, yeah, we'll do this. 6 weeks. All right, there we go. Come on, boys. Come on, let's get some wins. Let's get some more experience. There you go. There's a win. Duchene, man. He's got to be scoring goals left, right, and center down there. Come on. Oh, my God. Never mind. What the hell? What's going on? Come on. We got to beat these guys. There you go. Okay. Come on, boys. I want to get to the draft in this video, so, oh, my God, a loss. You know what? If we lose, whatever. It'll just get to the draft a lot quicker. I was hoping for a bit more experience, but I don't know. Game 6. It's on the line, boys. AHL. Oh, we won. All right, Game 7. Can we have a shred of hope for the Columbus Blue Jackets? Here we go. Game 7, AHL. Oh, we won it. All right, we're off to the second round. Okay. So we're getting some experience. I thought we were going to lose it. For sure. All right, so even if we lose this series now, we got some experience for these guys. And since we won the playoff round, hang on, let's see if we got... No, we're only 50 more points away from another upgrade. So I think if we have a deep playoff run here, we'll get those extra 50 points. Okay, so let's just keep simulating. I really want to get to the draft in this video. There's a win. All right, boys, keep the wins coming. We got shut out. Come on, Duchene. How you going to get shut out? There you go. I know, I'm doing it really fast. Oh, we're moving on to the third round. Come on, boys. Oh, no. Oh, is it not a 3-1 comeback? Oh, okay. We're off to the third round. All right, boys. Our AHL is clicking. We'll do the GM tracker again to see if we had any more points. 242 still? Nope. That's fine. Let's keep simulating. We're in the third round. All right, keep those wins coming, boys. Oh, lost that one. Come on, boys. AHL, Columbus Blue Jackets, the future's looking good. Come on, it's a tie series. Oh, no. All right, Game 6, this could be the end. We're on the road. This could be it. The AHL dreams are lost. Oh, boys, we lost in the third round, the AHL. That's all right. So those young guys, they got another 3 rounds worth of experience, some goals, some points, I'm sure. So nothing special, but, every little bit counts. I want to keep on looking at these 3 guys. One of these guys are going to be on my team. I'm going to try for. I want a forward and a defenseman. Even though we have a bunch of young prospects for defensemen, that Moore, Savard, and Voyanov guy, they could turn for the worse. They could. So you know what? I want to get the draft in this video, and the draft could be long for when we have some trades. I also want to wrap up the NHL playoffs. So hang on a sec. They're Stanley Cup champions, the Montreal Canadiens. Holy crap, Carey Price. How is that possible? Freaking Scott Gomez. This is the new roster updates. Oh my goodness gracious, Montreal. You guys are going to be celebrating in the streets. You guys are going to be rioting. Playoff tree, yes. Oh my God, look at this. Okay, so we'll look at the West first. Detroit, They beat Phoenix. Yeah, okay, well, I won't go through every series. The last two was Detroit and the Chicago Blackhawks. That's a great series. I would love to see that series. Detroit versus Chicago. But the old Detroit Red Wings made it. So Lidstrom's last year. And in the East, the two finals were Pittsburgh and Montreal Canadiens, the 5th and 7th seed. The 7th seed Montreal Canadiens made it to the final, and then they beat the 3rd seeded Detroit Red Wings in 5 games. Oh my goodness gracious. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Goalies in the simulation, they help the team so much. Oh my god. Yeah, they don't have Camilleri. Giunta is a lot less. Oh, how do they win? Hang on a sec, boys. Hang on. I know. I just have to. Can I not? I can't go to edit lines. Okay, I can't check. All right, I can't do it. Oh, I wanted to check the Montreal Canadian lines, but you can't do it. That's crazy though. Holy crap. Let me go to the GM tracker. No, we don't have enough points. Okay. Okay, boys. So let us go up to the draft now. Let us start this draft. Let's start wheeling and dealing, see where we are. I want to have 2 top 5 draft picks. We'll go through the retirements here. Anybody special? Bertuzzi, Lidstrom. Poor Lidstrom. He retired in the finals. Couldn't win the Stanley Cup. That's all right, Lidstrom. Anybody else? No one special. Daniel Alfredson. Bye-bye, Alfie. Nobody special. Okay. And did we lose anybody? Hang on. Columbus, just to see. I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Okay. Oh, yes, we did. Crap, I didn't see him. It was probably Pandolfo, wasn't it? Yeah, it was probably Pandolfo. I saw the CBJ. I didn't actually see the player before I pressed B. I was probably Pandolfo. Okay. Continue. Trading block. No, we don't need to edit the trading block. Okay. Okay, so let us quickly go to the scouting reports and see who the computer has as the top 5. So Nail Yakupov is the top overall pick, and you know what, boys? I know I drafted him before. Excuse me. I know I've drafted him before, but he's the perfect player we're looking for. A left wing. We don't have many left wing prospects. Yeah, we picked up Niederreiter and Kabanoff, but those guys are like not even in the mid-70s yet, right? They have great potential, but they're the definition of a prospect. Nail Yakupov, this guy, he's going to be a great left winger. And remember, I know he was good in the last GM mode, but I didn't edit any of his overalls, okay? It was just his potential. So he's not going to be as good, but he will get as good. Alex Galchenyuk, a center. I don't need a center. We have O'Reilly and Duchesne as our top 2. This guy would be a top 2 center. We don't need a center. Morgan Riley. So this guy, hang on, let me just sort by forwards. So the top 3 forwards are going to be Yakupov, Galchenyuk, and Grigorenko. Okay. If I have to choose a winger, it's going to be Yakupov over Grigorenko this time, okay? We got Atkinson and Nash as right wingers, so we don't need Grigorenko. We need a left winger. It's Nail Yakupov. So that's a key guy we're going to have to go for. Goaltenders, Malcolm Subban's going top 5, but that's covered with Markstrom and Dubnyk, okay? We don't need to make a move for a goalie. But defensemen, we got Morgan Riley, who is an offensive defenseman, all right? He's going in the top 5. Ryan Murray, who's a two-way defender. He's 18 years old. They're both the same age. He's going in the top 5. And then Matthew Dumba, who's also a two-way defender. He's only 17 years old. He's going in the top 10, though. So I think it's between Ryan Murray and Morgan Riley. An offensive defenseman or a two-way defender. We'll quickly just dive into their stats to see if we can see anything. Some greens. The greens are the ones that are accurate. Everything is around 7, so it's nothing special. But if you look at his athleticism, acceleration, and speed, 8.5. So he's pretty good. Yeah, he is an offensive defenseman. But Ryan Murray, he's got the 8.5s as well, two-way defenseman. I think Ryan Murray might be the better defenseman. Okay, so hang on. So we know it's Yakupov, and then it's got to be Riley or Murray. So let me quickly go into our contracts, see what our defensive situation is, and then make the decision. Okay, so Hamonic, he's going to be part of our team. This guy is a defensive defenseman, okay? Does it tell you up here if it's not? No, it doesn't. So we have a defensive defenseman. Goodbranson, he is a defensive defenseman. So we have already 2 defensive defensemen. Okay. Okay, so the offensive defenseman is starting to pop up from here. Voynov, this guy was one of our guys, but now he has the C potential. But he still has the B minus for offense and defense. This guy's a two-way, but he's more of an offensive defenseman so far. So we'll give the nod to offensive defenseman for him. I know it says two-way, but he's more of the offensive category. That's what I'm looking at here. Moore, he's an offensive defenseman with B minus, B minus, B minus. Okay, he's in the offensive category. And Savard is in the offensive category as well, I think. Yes, he is. All right, so it looks like we have plenty of offensive defensemen. Calvin DeHaan, he is also an offensive defenseman, isn't he? Yes, okay, so, boys, it looks like Murray is our choice, okay? Riley was the offensive defenseman, but that would mean we have 4 offensive defensemen. We have 2 defensive defensemen. We have, 3 offensive defensemen and 1 two-way defenseman. I want another two-way. So it looks like going into the draft, I want to get Nail Yakupov and Ryan Murray, okay? So I know the timer's already gone, but we're going to try and go for it. So let's begin the NHL draft. See what I mean? Yes, it is. It is like this. See how we finished the NHL regular season dead last, but we still have the second round pick? They do. They implement the lottery system in the NHL. So I think it's just like real life. So we had the best chance to get the first overall pick, but Florida got it. So we already have the second overall pick. So I want to be able to move up and get the first overall pick as well. So the Florida Panthers. We're going to have to make a trade with the Florida Panthers, all right? We only have 2 cell phones, so I can't be making bad trades here. So hang on a sec. Florida Panthers, first overall pick. All right. All right, so we got to keep our first and our second because the second is like the 31st pick, so that's a good pick. We got to keep all this. So this is what I was going to do, boys. This is what I was going to do. I'll tell you what I was going to do. Okay, so remember how we traded away. This is the last year, the 2015. Remember how we traded away the second overall to get Duchesne? And I said, don't worry about it. We can easily get it back. But it doesn't matter if we can get it back. You know why? Because in this year, we've got all the prospects we need. We're not going to be getting draft picks in the year 4, year 5. We're going to be one of the best teams in the league by that time. Okay, so I'm sacrificing for year 14 and year 15 for the first 3 years. Okay, or the first 2 years. Sorry, we have all the prospects. Remember, halfway through the season, after those trades, I said we need to reassess our situation. All right, it's not about draft picks in every year now. It's about draft picks in the first 2 years, and then we're set. Okay, so the first overall pick in the 2015 draft has to go on the table. It has to. That's the only way I'm going to get this pick. Now, here's the other player I'm going to add to this pick. I'm keeping Duchesne, Nash, Landeskog, Hamonic, Brassard. I know what you guys are saying. John, he's got 3 years left. He's an okay playmaker. He is getting good. Yes, he is, okay? But he's a center. We don't need centers. We got Riley. Look, I'll show you. For centers, we have Duchesne, O'Reilly, Johansson, Spalling, Huberdeau. All right. If I'm getting Nail Yakupov, I am going to be trading Brassard. So it's going to be Brassard, a first, and I'm going to just add some picks to it just to make sure it goes through, because if this doesn't go through, I'll know I have to add a lot more to it, okay? I'm not going to mess around. If this doesn't work, boys, I'm overextending, because Nail Yakupov, I want him part of our team, all right? It's simple as that. So a first, Brassard, a sixth, a fifth for the first overall pick, basically for Nail Yakupov, okay? I know it's overextending a little bit. Don't worry about this first overall pick. Brassard, we do not need. If we can get Yakupov and Murray, that's our team. We have our team, pretty much, okay? So let's see if this goes through. This might not go through, but let's see. Yes, it did. I almost feel guilty saying yes to this deal, as I figure Florida is making out like gangbusters here compared to you. Fine. Boys, I know I may have overextended a little bit, but I only had 2 chances to make this trade go through. Only 2 chances, all right? I didn't want to mess with it. Now, look at this. Look at this. We made that trade go through in the first pick. So now I'm going to go to LA, who had the 3rd or 4th pick. I can't remember. We're going to see if we can snatch up this pick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know what you're thinking. Johnny, there's no way. We'll see about that, boys. We'll see about that. Markstrom and Dubnyk. Nah, I don't need them. All skaters. Duchesne, Nash, Landeskog. Keeping all these guys. Keeping all Voynov, Shaw. Keeping all these guys. Yeah, I'm going to keep all these guys. Okay, so it's just going to be draft picks that I can trade away here. Now, you're asking, how am I going to get a draft pick the first or the third overall draft pick with only draft picks back? Well, it's gonna look like I'm overextending a little bit, but I have to, because if I don't do it here, I can't get this first overall pick again. The draft goes. So watch this. I'm going to give up my second because my thought process is this is going to be replaced by the first. So I'm giving up my second for the third overall pick. Now, that won't go through, I know. We're also going to have to give up my third. All right, yes, I know, it's a lot. We go down here. We're going to give up the third in that year that we've already gave up as well. All right, so the third in the, the last year of drafts that we have. So that year we have nothing for, but that's fine, boys. I'm making that decision, okay? Yep. And now with the 2 more draft picks, this is what I'm going to do. In the second last year, I'm adding a first, and I'm adding the second. You guys can say what you want. I will be able to get those draft picks back with all the young prospects that are going to be getting better. All right, it may look like I'm overextending a little bit. These 2 picks in this draft, all right, I don't mind giving up these if I'm getting the first 3 picks, okay? It doesn't matter to me. This is the third for the last year. That year is already blown up already. I don't care about it. And then these is where it starts to overextend a little bit. A first and a second, okay? Yeah, it's an overextension a little bit. But if we can do this, the first 3 picks in this draft, our team is set. All right, we have a team. So it's a 1-year rebuild, okay? So, yes, we're overextending, but our goal was to rebuild. If we do this, we don't need the draft picks for those years, and I will get them back. I promise you, I will get those draft picks back. That will be my next goal, okay? So a second, a third, a first, and a second for the third overall pick in this year. Let's see if it'll go through. Yes, it will. I almost feel guilty. Blah, blah, blah. Say what you want, boys. But if I didn't get that pick, it would have passed us by. We are officially ready to rebuild. The first 3 picks in the draft. Yeah, you didn't see that coming yet, did you? You can say all you want, I overextended, all you want. I made that decision. I'm the general manager. I'm sticking with it. We're going to be a better team because of it. So first overall has to be Nail Yakupov from Russia. The Raging Russian is back, baby. Ha ha ha. Nail Yakupov, part of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Second up, we have to get a defenseman. Now, Riley or Murray. Offensive defenseman, we don't need. We already have 3. Ryan Murray, you are going to be the defenseman that we pick up. 2-way defender, yes, baby. Ryan Murray, part of the Columbus Blue Jackets, boys. There it is, okay? Now, the third pick, what should we do here? Now, I don't think we need defenders anymore. I know what you guys are thinking. Pick up Morgan Riley now. Now you have a stacked defensive core. Oh, it's great. We don't need another offensive defenseman. We don't need another defenseman. Remember, defenseman, you only need top 4, and then the bottom 2 guys are only guys that you need at around the 83, 84. That's going to be covered with Moore and Savard. I'm not expecting them to get too much higher. Goodbranson, Murray. Man, I can't even remember all the defensemen I have. Goodbranson, Murray, DeHaan, and Hamonic. They're our top 4 guys now, okay? So we don't need anybody else. And that Voinov guy is the 7th defender, so we don't need a defender. It's time to get another forward. Alex Galchenyuk, should we get him now to replace Brassard? I don't think so. We're still fine for centers. I think we need to pick up another Raging Russian. Mikhail Grigorenko, boys. I know what you're thinking. We already have plenty of right wingers, but you know what? Imagine Nail Yakupov and Grigorenko on the same line. 2 snipers. I mean, Yakupov's the playmaker. Sorry, not 2 snipers. 2 Russians. Yakupov's the playmaker. Grigorenko's the sniper. All right? Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bob. So with the 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft, the Columbus Blue Jackets are going to get Mikhail Grigorenko. There you go, boys. The top 3 picks. Yakupov, Murray, Grigorenko, and there you go. Malcolm Subban goes to the Islanders. Galchenyuk goes to the Avalanche. Riley to the Carolina Hurricanes. Dumba to the Minnesota Wild. And then it gets into players that I haven't edited. So there you go, boys. I'm going to skip the rest of the draft because I traded away our 2nd and 3rd. I'll let the computer get the best depth players for us, all right? There you go. Simulate the draft. And we will quickly end this video looking at all of our players. I want to show you guys our lineups now before I do, and we can edit this one more time. Oh my god, there you go. So our young players are going to even get a bigger boost. Simulate to the day here. Boys, I know what you're saying. I overextended a little bit. Our second last year. what am I saying? Our second and second last year. Our last and our second last year of drafting. We don't have any draft picks now. I will get them back. But who needs draft picks when you have prospects in every single position? All right? We don't need them. We don't need them. We've sacrificed them to get prospects now. Okay? It's fine, boys. So I'll quickly show you our lineups here. You guys are going to love this. You guys are going to love this. I'm going to love this. All right. So we got Dubnyk, who is our backup. Markstrom, who's 80 now. Let's see his B, B minus, B. So he still has the B for the best category, that offense or that reflexes category, okay? So he will be good in a couple of years. And an 80 overall goaltender, you never know. He could have a pretty good season this year. Not like a great season, but you never know. Defenseman, we got Hamonic, who's 83 overall. BB, oh, look at that. Jesus, unbelievable. You know what? I'm not going to go into this. I'll just show you guys because I want to wrap this video up. It's kind of getting long. Good Branson, 81 overall, B minus potential. All right, Voinov, we showed you. Yeah, it says C potential, but he still has B minus, B minus. Nikitin, he's not part of our team. Moore, 76, B minus. Savard, 76, C. He still has the B minuses. Tahan, 75, B. Go down here. We'll check out the guys I drafted so you guys can see how good they are. Look at Ryan Murray, 18 years old, B-A-B. So he's going to be a great defensive two-way defender. All right. So there's another defender that we got. Yep. Okay. Right wingers, Rick Nash, Landeskog, who's an 84 with B minus. I don't want to check them. I know. I got to end this. Landeskog, Atkinson, 76, B minus. Marov, 75, B minus. Grigorenko, 73, B. All right. There you go for Grigorenko, A minus, B, A minus. Sniper. All right. He will get better. By year 3, 4, he won't be good right now, but still. These guys, look at the computer drafted these guys. 72, B minus, 72, B minus. Shaw, who's 72, he still has the B. All right, all these young prospects. Left wingers, Yakupov. See, boys, he's not in the 80s, only 77. A, B minus, A minus. His offensive category is pretty good. It's in the 80s already, but he's not up there. Remember, I did not edit their overalls. Niederreiter, 75, B minus. All right, Kabanoff, 72, B. Oh my goodness gracious. And then centers, Duchesne still has his B minus. O'Reilly's hitting his prime. Johansson, 82 with a B. Spalling, 79 with a B. Huberdeau, 73 with a B minus. So there you go, boys. All these young players for every single position, overextended or not. Let me know. I want your true opinions. Was those draft pick trades a waste, or at the end of the day, is the Columbus Blue Jackets a better team because of it? Let me know. In the next video, we're going to do re-signing and free agency. And we have $31 million of cap space. Oh my goodness. Columbus Blue Jackets have just done a 180, boys. A 180.